Hey, how's it going, everyone? Meteorologist Danielle Grant here in the 9 News Weather Center. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Once again, we are looking at high fire danger. I know, I feel like a broken record out here. Today marks day 16 in a row that we have had some type of red flag warning going across Colorado. Today, they're primarily north and to the south of the Denver area. You can see up there toward Fort Collins into Weld County. I-76 heading into Nebraska. They're going to be under the red flag warning until 8 o'clock tonight. Wind gusts upwards of 40 miles per hour. And then further to the south toward Colorado Springs through Pueblo, Walsenburg, and then the San Luis Valley. Also looking at strong winds, 35 to 40 miles per hour. I know it's only 12:30, but we've already seen several spots pick up some pretty good wind gusts. Of course, Berthoud Pass, 61 mile per hour gusts. They always have those strong winds up there. 40 mile per hour speeds howling across Burlington, the northeastern plains again. Seeing those stronger winds, and out at DIA, we've just tracked a 25 mile per hour wind gust. Not quite as bad here in the city, and temperatures today a little cooler as a cool front just kind of clipped parts of Colorado today for us. This is our vantage point out there in Fort Collins in the CSU campus, looking good. Nice to at least have some blue skies out there. But again, it comes at a cost with these strong winds. In and around Fort Collins, we're looking at 20+ mile per hour wind gusts. Pretty similar setup going across the I-25 corridor. You travel up in elevation up into the foothills, those mountain passes, still looking at incredibly strong winds. And then right there along I-76, I-80 heading out into Nebraska, strong winds remain, and that's going to be the story really for the next couple more days before we finally get a cold front that pushes in again for us this weekend, drops our temperatures, brings up humidity values, and hopefully, fingers crossed, brings us a little bit of rain. Temperatures right now sitting at 60 degrees out at the airport, a little warmer into northern Colorado, close to 70 in Lamar and Springfield, 59 in Kremling with low 60s currently. Out at Grand Junction, out at the airport, we're looking good. Winds out of the east-southeast about 15 miles per hour. So just a light little breeze coming our way. By this afternoon, with a bit more sunshine out there, I anticipate us soaring into the lower 70s here for the urban corridor, 70s off to the plains, up into the mountains, some 50s and 60s, so still a pretty mild day. Not a ton cooking on HD Doppler 9 for us, high pressure around, so that's going to keep us pretty dry for the next couple of days. We do have some strong storms pushing across parts of the Midwest, heavy snowfall just to the north of Minneapolis, and then all the way across the West Coast, Portland into Northern California. They're looking at some nice rain, some snowfall. I wish some of that was heading into Colorado, but we're going to have to wait until the weekend. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, temperatures falling to about 42, so it really will be a mild night for us. We'll still be tracking that light breeze, but excuse me, 40s and 50s will be on deck off to the eastern plains and still up in the mountains. A pretty mild night, too. Futurecast not really showing us a ton the rest of the day. This is about 11 o'clock or so tonight. Mixture of just a few high-level clouds out there, and then tomorrow morning, you'll notice it's pretty quiet here in the Denver area. Some sunshine to kick off our day. Those winds will be coming through as the afternoon wears on, but look what's going into Kansas. Yes, they have a little bit of rainfall coming through, a system around the Gulf Coast pushing up some of that moisture from the south. So if you are traveling in that direction, kind of keep that in mind. And then by late tomorrow night through North Platte and I-80 into Nebraska, they too will be looking at some of that much needed rain. High pressure around, as I said, and that's going to keep us dry at least through Friday. Friday looks to be the worst weather day as far as the winds are concerned. Incredibly hot temperatures around here, so that's really going to be the focus for the next about 24 to 48 hours, is really pinpointing just how bad the winds will be for us on Friday. Tomorrow is just kind of the warm-up, so to speak. High is going to be in the upper 70s, I should say. The winds out of the south 10 to 30 miles per hour, but again, Friday hotter and stronger winds. High staying in the 70s off to the eastern plains, could touch 80 degrees tomorrow in Greeley, upper 50s into the 60s, about 65 for the Vail Valley tomorrow. We'll touch 80 degrees in Littleton, low 80s in Longmont through Platteville, up to Greeley with mid 60s around Estes Park. So here's that 7-day forecast for you. Temperatures looking about 20 degrees above average for us on Friday in the lower 80s. The winds between 40 to 50 miles per hour. We'll have a really, really dry air mass excuse me, across Colorado. And so it really is just all the ingredients that we need to see high fire danger. And then we'll just be looking at a excuse me, we'll be looking at more red flag warnings going into effect probably for much of the Front Range and eastern Colorado as we have incredibly dry conditions. Denver is still looking abnormally dry as far as the drought conditions, but they do exist really across the rest of the state. The storm system for the weekend. I hope it's not too late, but hey, we'll take any water we can get. A couple of rain showers possible Saturday and Sunday. Certainly a nicer cool off for us. Looking a little bit more spring-like, right? But that doesn't last long as the 70s and sunshine return next week. All right, I'm hopping over to Facebook, see if you guys have any questions for me about this warm and windy forecast. Hello, Seth. It's going. It's my Monday, even though it is Wednesday. Val asking, do you think we will get any more snow? That's the million-dollar question. You know, it's not looking very good for Denver anyway. Up in the mountains, we might see it a little bit more, but with this incoming storm, it just looks like our temperatures are going to be too mild. You know, overnight, if we get any kind of precip Saturday night into Sunday morning and then Sunday night into Monday morning, like toward the Palmer Divide, just a little higher up in elevation, you might find a few flurries out there, but here in Denver, it doesn't look promising. Hi, Jerry. Glad you're tuning in. Nick, hello. Beautiful day for a $1 hot dog at the ballpark. Ah, that sounds fantastic. I was there on Monday. It was a great time. Nice to have baseball back, right? All right, guys, I think that is about it for me. If you have any other weather questions, you know where to find me, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at the WX Woman. Enjoy the rest of your day.